Free Game Podcast, man.
Free
Welcome
game
back.
shit.
Free
Another
game.
episode of the Free Game Podcast. In case you didn't know or forgot, I am J2, by the way.
I am G-I-N-G. We all need that dollar sign. Make sure you add that dollar sign. We all need that dollar sign. Everybody that's sitting here need that dollar sign.
Hey, man.
Yeah. All that.
Juwop, Titus, Juju, whatever you want to call it.
Big Juwop.
And we here with some special guests.
Special guest host.
Very special. Y'all introduce yourself.
I'll go first. My name is Whittney.
Yes,
I always
sir.
say, like I said, however you receive me, that's who I am. That's who Weezy, Wit, Twin, Whittney.
All that.
However, whatever. I am that. I am her.
Yeah.
All that.
And I'm Connie. A lot of people know me as Sway.
Yes, sir.
Swayla. You know, it is what it is with me. I'm about that dollar sign. Like you said, everybody
we all
need that dollar sign.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Trying to get that.
Yes, sir.
Pop it out, Ju.
Let's jump into it, though. Y'all just did y'all big one last Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Y'all had a live.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell us about that, man.
I mean, it was just what it was, you know. Got some people together, a panel. So that's going to be our official panel. We have 6 people, 5 panelists, including myself. I'm the host. So it's 6 people all together.
What you the host of, for those who don't know what we talking about?
I'm the host of the podcast. I narrate.
What's the name? What's the name of it?
See, to be honest, it
was just
wasn't
kinda-
really a name.
Yeah.
But,
So it's just a podcast.
go with can we talk?
Yeah,
Like,
Can we
go
talk?
with
I like
Can we
that.
talk? That's
Can we
fly.
talk?
That's what's up.
That's dope.
Like the song Tevin Campbell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Can We Talk podcast.
Yeah.
You know?
He gonna have to pop out for y'all.
Yeah.
Come to y'all
We
platform.
just get together and we just talk about it, whatever it
That's
is.
different.
You know, one thing spins off into the next, and we just real deal have conversation. We don't even act like it's a live going on. Half the time, somebody got to say, you know, somebody asking a question or whatever, because we be real deal.
Yeah, we get into
what we
it.
can.
We got all aspects, all counterparts. Like we just hit on everything. Like
Right.
kind of just open up, and it's something she really just started doing. Like she did maybe 2 or 3 interviews, and it kind of was inspired from that point. Like just genuinely talking to somebody, having a genuine, natural conversation. Like with people, of course, who can have a conversation.
Right.
And it kind of like sparked from there. And then like she said, she got a panelist of like 5 or 6 people. Those are people who know how to have intellectual conversations. They know how to agree to disagree. You know, like we all have different beliefs, different things that we talk about, but we come together as one and we talk about it.
Right.
Right.
That's the
Right.
show.
That's dope. That's real dope.
That's a cool way to like put your shit out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, because you know, like most people have some shit going and you be like, what is it? And the way they break it down be so like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just, you be like, the way you walk away from it, you be like,
What the
oh,
hell
I
they was
still don't
talking
know
about?
what it is. They still didn't explain to me
You know what I'm saying?
what they
Like-
do.
Yeah, for real.
Real shit.
And the way y'all did it was like, it was real bold, but it was smart. Like to do the live on just out the blue. Like,
Yeah.
and sometimes that be the best shit to do. Like, just pop off with it. And
Random,
if it work, it work. If it don't, try it again. You feel me?
That's pretty much what
And
it
that's
is.
pretty much what I be on, like with anything. Like if I feel like I want to do something, I'm gonna do it. I mean, I can fail 1,000,000 times, but I'm gonna try 1,000,001 more times. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Because that all it takes is that one time.
That one time.
That one time, something gonna pop off.
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? So I ain't gonna never stop. I'm
sure.
gonna always keep on going and keep on trying to make something happen. You know?
Ain't that right? And then one time, got the streets calling for y'all. Can We Talk podcast?
Yeah.
That's dope, though.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Hey, we
Hello,
were talking about this
hello.
off camera, and I want to get back to it while it's on my mind. She was giving us game of monetizing off Facebook, like the stuff that you do to like, you know, get paid off because that's still like a uphill battle for us. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, if you could just like give a couple of your methods out, like we were just chopping it up on.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, because basically I'm fairly new to it all, too. But, you know, like, because y'all have this live, y'all go live every time y'all
Right,
do
right.
y'all podcast or whatever. So whatever the conversation is that you feel like is very intriguing, just come back on there and post that question.
Right.
And get everybody
Interactive,
engaged and involved in it and stuff like that. And shit, like you were saying, make reels of it, chop it up, and
You know, you say when we be talking about people that steal viral posts.
Yes, indeed.
Then you get paid off that.
get paid. While
And we be
everybody
talking shit about
talking noise about it. And guess what? They laughing all the way to the bank.
For real.
Because they getting paid off of it, like real deal money. I know a girl, that's all she does, and her checks be like $15,000 a month. $15,000 a month, like no bullshit.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, we be talking bad about people who do that. Like if
I look
I
at
see
it a
a
different
viral
way.
post,
I just look
then
at
I
it.
see a regular person, I be
You
like,
do like why y'all
Yeah, you
doing
just
that
lame.
Like, why
as
you
shit.
stole that? Like, you wrote that post.
whole time they might got a chick waiting on
Yeah,
we ain't.
Okay, so this what I want to tell y'all though, because I had to look at it. Like, why is Facebook always sending me this person's thing saying I should, suggest me to look at this and do this? Even in my monetization dashboard, they'll suggest me to go look at reels and the way people do things and stuff like that. I'm like, why are they steady sending me this? And because I didn't know. I thought like once something goes viral, you can't copy it and get money off of it again.
Right.
But when I found out you can, I was like, well, shit, Facebook trying to just
Might as
put me
well.
on.
Yeah, right,
I'm like,
right,
Facebook trying to
right.
put me on at this point. Like, they telling me, well, maybe you need to go ahead and, put this out there again. Because if you notice, if you go look on your professional dashboard and stuff, they'll tell you to remix your reels, remix your lives, put it back out there again. And they also pushing other people's stuff in your face. So, I mean, at this point, y'all just telling me to go ahead and go with my move.
Yeah.
So when they notify me and tell me this reel has done real well to remix it, it's basically letting me know, nigga, get on your shit.
On it.
Like,
It's pushing.
like
It's
this
already
something
ready
you
to
got
push.
Right.
Okay,
It's
so
already ready to push.
I just
It's
be
free
thinking,
promotion.
okay, they got
Yeah,
4,000-5,000
that's it.
views. I don't really.
Because they already got you in that algorithm.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
already
And then
there.
they suggesting you to people. Like, they suggesting people look at your stuff. Look at this. You know what I'm saying?
Like people search stuff all day.
Right.
So like if they search podcasts, and you will be in their suggested reels.
Okay.
So now you got more views. People who not even following you have access to your reel to see it. So they might like it. They share it. Now it's out to the people who they friends with, and it really just flows.
That social media, motherfucker.
Oh, yes,
Man.
indeed.
Yeah.
I'm about to get
It's
active
because-
like a
All over the world.
motherfucker.
It's
And I'm finna
so
get status
crazy
stiller.
because, say for instance, I look at a hat on Instagram. That bitch about to show me that
It's
bitch on
definitely gonna show
Facebook.
up.
I'm gonna get on TikTok.
You
That
ain't
bitch gonna
even
show me that
gotta
bitch on
look at it
TikTok.
on
You can
social
talk.
media.
Think about
I
it.
mean, lie. That's kind of creepy though.
It's listening
is.
That's
right
kind of
now.
creepy
That's
right
it.
now. I
Literally,
ain't gonna
if
lie.
you think about it, it's gonna show up.
All that shit be in the terms and conditions.
That shit kind of creepy because I ain't gonna lie. I thought about some shit one time and that shit popped up. I called my wife. I'm just like, hey man, this shit kind of weird.
It's
dog.
weird.
I ain't even say that shit out loud.
Right,
like, I'm like, what the
exactly.
fuck? How this shit coming up?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like,
And then you know what they do also, like on your phone. If you go to research and stuff on your phone, like you could put something in your Safari and you research it, and then now you get all
for sure.
down on your Facebook.
It's the
Yeah.
cookies.
Tracker.
I know that's
Yeah.
for sure. Cause like when I go to search certain shit, then I get on Facebook, I'm like, God damn.
I'm just looking at
Because
this.
have y'all, if y'all, not to get too political, but like when Goofy was in office and he about to be back in office.
Trump,
Yeah.
you don't fuck with Uncle Trump.
Nah, I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with him like that. But
damn, I don't even, damn.
but
You can't disrespect,
when he was
Big
in
Unc
office,
like that.
they was talking about the shit with China and all that about the social media and stuff like that. Because they can really get to you.
He
by
knew what he was
social
talking
media.
about.
Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
with social media, like they
have
can
access
see,
to everything.
they
literally.
see like what you're doing on social media.
That's why they don't like
if you-
TikTok.
So now they know your mind.
Yeah.
They know what kind of person you is, and they can persuade you to go ahead and make this vote. That's why they was saying, like it was certain stuff that he was getting in trouble for because he was, being able to persuade the votes. Because, not China, Russia. Russia was doing all kind of shit with social media, and now it was who's with TikTok? Somebody with TikTok.
TikTok from
I don't
China.
know.
huh?
China.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
China doing it with TikTok, but
Yeah.
Russia was doing it with the social media.
Instagram,
what you got to say?
Yeah.
It's on
Twitter,
tip of your
shit.
tongue. Go
I
ahead.
I wanna.
Go ahead.
You cool with talking about like political stuff? Like quick, we ain't gonna say too long.
We could.
So you like Biden?
I mean, it ain't that I like Biden because I feel like Biden is a puppy.
Yeah.
Who is behind Biden? They knew.
Yeah, right,
They
right,
knew
yeah.
what they were doing when they put Biden. It's like the lesser evil. You know what I'm saying? Like they knew not to put Trump in there, but whoever is behind Biden, they knew Biden wasn't gonna do nothing. Biden
this
just
my-
sit there looking crazy. He don't even know what the fuck
Yeah,
going
yeah,
on
puppy.
half
Yeah,
the time.
yeah, right.
So somebody else is running him. But it ain't the fact that I like him. It's just I don't want Trump in there because he's not a racist. Everybody don't want to say he's a racist. He's an
definitely not.
opportunist.
Yeah.
Any
I feel like he a
opportunity.
businessman.
Yeah, he is. He is that.
Yeah.
He been
He's
man.
an opportunity. Any
been a man
opportunity.
over here.
But my thing with that is you don't give a damn what that opportunity might cause. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
you
right.
don't care
I
if
feel that.
you're gonna have white people killing black people. If
Yeah,
it's
right,
an
right, right.
opportunity for you
Right.
to get, where you need to be at, you gonna take it at any cost, and that's a dangerous game.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
much,
it
you
is.
know what
It
I'm
is.
saying?
I feel that. It's just that, bro, I'm going to be real. In my 35 years, I never really cared about presidents or none of that stuff at all. Because I feel like the way I was raised, my
don't
life
get
is
to
going
it.
to be my life.
That's how I am.
No matter who in office. But I can say, I ain't seen people live the life they lived when Trump was in office. The people that I know, the black, man, I've seen some people play with money around
Now
that
I
time.
had
ain't
to
gonna lie,
object because
goddamn.
I just told somebody this the other day. And if you understand anything about terms, you know when a president gets in, whatever he got going on them 4 terms ain't had nothing to do with what he putting in right now. It's from the previous person.
It's from the previous. You're
Yeah.
right about
So
that.
whatever Trump had going on had nothing to do with him.
So
it
that
was
was
from Obama. And what Obama bullshit he had going on was from Bush. While everybody
So
was
they
putting
get in
him
there and
down.
they try to fix it. They try to
Yeah,
fix
he was
everything
trying
the
to
whole
fix
term.
it. So by the time he got out of
They all was puppets,
Right.
including Obama.
So Obama had the hood turned. Basically.
yeah, basically, like
Process of
Obama, goddamn.
process of
he was in the process of
Process
turning
of-
everything around, and by the time he got out, we saw the fruits of his labor. Now it's on somebody
That's a
else,
different
and
way to
he's
look at it.
taking all the glory. and you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But that
Shout
had nothing
out
to do with
Obama,
him.
goddamn it. Hey,
But at the end of the day-
turn,
You
bro.
used to
I'm
be
just
on
Obama.
Obama.
I'm trying to say.
The hood was turning, but we all was the country was broke. The hood was
see-
turning, the country was broke,
It
just
was
like a
turned,
ghetto.
but shit, you know they got to get their money back. Look at them now.
I would say this in regards
Fuck.
to Trump. He ran this bitch exactly how it need to be ran, like a fucking Fortune 500 country. And he ran it like a business. You give them money, they spend money. They spend money, the businesses make money. And it just recycle.
That's it.
Feel me?
But the thing of it is, if we ain't got no, you got to look at it from what it really is. Our money means nothing. It means nothing if you really want to be technical about it. We can't go over here and get shit from different countries with our money. It means nothing.
You're right.
We can
It means nothing to us.
No, it means something to us. It means nothing to them. If we want to go over here and buy oil from them and stuff like that, our money means nothing. You know what I'm saying? To them. Like when, as far as that aspect, like they can make, money is just paper. They can make, they can make so much money. You know what I'm saying?
Understand why we in so much debt.
It's like what's
as a
behind. Like if we don't have nothing behind that money, if we don't have things to trade of value,
Right.
And which we didn't. We didn't have none of that stuff. So our money really meant nothing. So what he was doing, he was just fucking. He was taking the opportunity.
Right.
He was taking the opportunity. Oh, if I can make them think they got something, you know what I'm saying, and they really don't, they gonna vote for me. They gonna think I'm superhero.
Yeah.
Because he don't give a damn. He don't give a damn.
This why I say. This why I say.
my vote.
After
This
this, we
why
gonna
I
switch
say.
over, Jew.
This why I say our money didn't mean nothing to us, because instead of everybody coming together to make the black dollar as powerful as us as it is to the next race, like we spend billions of dollars on name brand shit. You feel me? All it takes is for a collective group to get together and
Shaming yourself.
I mean, I'm a victim of the shit.
We
That's
know.
how I know what's going on. You feel me?
Ought to be ashamed.
I could have went in Walmart and got some shakes, but I didn't do that. You feel me?
Right.
If I'd have
part of
did
the
that, I
problem.
could have said I'm very much part of the problem. That's
I ain't
how I
do that.
understand it. Like if let's just say if 5 black billionaires came together to put together some shit for blacks to invest in, then we'll start seeing the value of our dollar. We hard to reckon with if we got everything that we need together, you feel me? But you got to look at the billionaires. They're damn near still made by that other race, regardless of the fact. Whether it's
And ain't
Nike
nothing
giving
wrong
them
with
a
that other race. We
contract.
fuck with y'all.
I'm not against
Fuck
other
with
race.
y'all
What
people.
I'm saying is it's not black people making other black people billionaires.
Shit, hey, you can go on a lower level than that. Shit, in the plants. Shit.
I ain't talking about
I'm
them
just
plant
saying,
niggas.
dog,
I ain't talking about them plant niggas. Them niggas don't want to get. They definitely
It's just,
don't want to let you
it's
get
just the
no
level.
money.
It's just levels, bro. It's just
We
levels,
are
bro.
our biggest enemy, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's levels, bro.
Literally, that's
We
what
are-
I'm saying.
Mentality.
Yeah,
we
Everybody
are-
feel like they're gonna if I help this person get on, we
Nobody
gonna get
getting
more than
above
me.
Yeah.
And
That's what it
in
is.
actuality, if I help you get on, let's just say you got this big idea,
Right.
and this idea can like bring all us out the hood, but it gotta be somebody running this idea. This
Right.
your
Right.
idea. You got the plan. You got the vision, like you were saying. So guess what? I need to back you because once you out, shit, I know I can get out.
Right.
If
Reaching
you
back.
can get
Right.
out,
Reaching back.
everybody could
Right,
reach
right,
one.
right.
Each one reach one. You know what I'm saying? Like
Each
but-
tree got branches.
yeah, but
Yeah.
people they don't look at the bigger picture. All they see is, oh, he done bought this Escalade and I'm still riding in this such and such. He on TV, his face is they looking at your face on TV
I got
and it
that
ain't
nigga
their
on.
face. Yeah, but what you're not looking at is he getting out, he making a way for everybody. You know what I'm saying? If everybody was collectively behind this man, shit.
Right.
We could do some stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because guess what? They gonna do it. And
They do it all the time.
not only just even them, you can look at the Mexicans.
Every other race.
Man,
They stick
Man,
together.
I done seen them people.
That's why I'm
The
saying
Arabians
that.
and
I
all
done seen
them that
them
got
people
them stores
stay in
and shit,
one
bro. The hood stores.
trailer.
Yeah.
About 50 of them stay in one trailer, and you would think they broke. I used to always, when I was growing up, I used to think Mexicans didn't have any money.
Right.
Like that
Shit.
was my thought. I was like, man, they ain't got no
lunch
lunch
break.
Laughing at them, they at the washer with a wedding dress on, and this and that. And then
Damn.
I turned around, see, because I knew nothing about the plants and none of that.
Right. Yeah.
So when I grew up, I learned that shit, they in these plants, they making real
And
money.
if you fire one, you gotta fire the whole crew.
Okay, 'cause
I
they
work
gonna
with a crew
ride
like
together.
that.
You can't.
Hell nah.
You can't. They run
But-
everything.
and guess what? Black people won't do that.
That-
We would not stick
Oh,
together
God,
and tell
I'm
them
trying to
people.
tell- that's why I
you
said
got
the plants.
And let me tell you this. I work with them. I work for a tree company service. I work with them. And when I tell you they take an underpay for they whole everybody to be there
Yeah, just
so they could be together.
Yeah.
Because and it ain't even about that. You got to think about when I worked in the plant in Iowa. It had like the superintendent, the GF, all them was Mexican.
Yeah, they in
And guess
bad
what?
high places now.
And guess what? They would bring their mamas,
Yeah.
they aunties, they mama a cook, they auntie a
Career
clean up,
unity.
and they'll make everybody. I mean, they don't make everybody, but they'll
Everybody
say-
play their part.
Yeah, they'll say, "Well, shoot, my auntie is cooking. She's selling plates for such and such. My grandma is washing your clothes and fold them up for such and such amount
Yeah.
of money." They putting everybody on in their family in a
Motherfucker,
position
right.
to make money.
Everybody want to be the boss.
You might well go around there by the white people because they got a nice
But you know what it is?
laundromat. Don't go over there by Ernestine. though.
It's been implanted
Ernestine
in
ain't
our
did
heads
shit.
for years. It's called
Ernestine been changing your
the
diaper.
Uncle Tom effect.
Yeah.
They planted that in our heads way back in slavery days. Where if you go keep an eye on these niggas out here, these house niggas out here,
Right.
and I'm gonna make sure you good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you come back and you tell me everything they doing, I'm gonna make sure you good. So that house nigga mentality has not, just keep on going.
And I ain't
It
gonna lie, when I first went to the plant, it had 3 niggas. No, I'm gonna start this. I got on in the plant by a nigga. Let's buy a black man, by one of my used to be homeboys. So I gotta always give him his flowers, whatever. But when I got in there to move up, it had 3 black men in position, and I used to be on these dudes every day. Man, turn me up. Put me with your crew. Put me with your crew. Put me with your crew. I brought that same conversation to a white man. That man got me a $5 raise and $100 per diem in like 3 days.
Let me tell you my story.
And he had me driving a truck that I ain't even certified on. And all that nigga said was just don't hit nothing.
Shout out to that white man.
Shit.
My story was about the same story.
Yeah.
It was a black man that got me on in the plant.
Right.
And he was like, you could be around these women that was from down here.
Right.
And he was like, I guess y'all can all, get on together. So for some type of reason, I don't know, I'm a Leo. When I step in a room, I demand, the room. I demand attention. It's just who I am, what I am, any job I go on. So when I was working there, I was a helper. But while I was working there, they was like, they looking for another foreman. Everybody looking at me. The people that I came with was trying to tell them, nah, they ain't want me. But the man came up to me and he said, I don't care what they saying. He said, but it's your choice. He said, if you want to be a foreman or you want to be an expediter. I said, well, shit, which one pay the most? But either way, he said, you're going to get promoted because you're a good worker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this ain't had nothing to do, like the people that I came there with literally was talking against me.
Right.
And he was like, I don't care what they saying. I see your work, and I like it. And he just gave me that opportunity. A white man.
Right, yeah. I know what I'm saying, bro. Like, it be crazy, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. But we're gonna shift it. I'm gonna shift the conversation. Both of y'all look at yourself as successful women, right? Mm-hmm. What as successful women, successful black women, what do y'all look at in a partner?
I start. Well, as a successful person, for one, I had to come from a place where I had to find what it took to be independent or what made me motivated or to be the person that I desired to be. A lot of black people come from broken homes. Mm-hmm. My mom and my dad, they divorced when I was like 8 years old. They divorced, but they was always back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. However, my dad was always a provider, regardless if he with my mama or not. So, like, seeing my mama in a position when my dad wasn't there, there was sometimes we lacked. Versus when my dad was there, we didn't have to worry about where our next meal was coming from or whatever.
Right.
So, being in that position, seeing my mama working double time, overtime, like she was a manager at McDonald's, running every McDonald's from here to Hammond, like Hammond A meat, like just doing it. As a person being in a home like that, like seeing my mama do what she got to do, like it just it was instilled in me. Like, so it motivated me as I grew up. I got to do these things. I got to make something happen right now. Like I got to, go hard, work 2 and 3 jobs just to have my own money without asking my mama for something. Even though I was in my mama's house, I still felt the need because of what I saw. And like I said, I don't want to be in a position to where I feel like I'm lacking or struggling. Mm-hmm. So when it comes to the point of growing up and being an adult, get my own money, making things happen for myself, and then like coming into means of meeting a person, I expect that person to be, I ain't gonna say everybody have their own struggle, everybody have their own time, but when you're a woman of confidence and you've been through what you've been through, you just desire more. So like as meeting somebody and not knowing nothing about them, I'm gonna put on the table who I am. I need you to respect the woman I am. I'm not taking nothing from you as a man, but I am an independent woman. I can do a lot of things without a man. Not gonna say I don't need a man, but it's a lot of things that I literally can do without not being cocky and confident.
Right.
I can do it without a man. So when you see me, even if you're lacking that or you don't have as much or whatever, you shouldn't feel intimidated by me. You need to do what you need to do. If you want to keep me and keep this, and if you want to keep me here, I need you to go 10 times harder. So I won't say it's cliche to when it comes to means of having a successful man, meeting a successful, because that takes a lot of work. You got to be up to that man to know what he got, who he got, and what it takes to keep this woman and make what it takes to make both of us more efficient and both of us. So that is kind of like a tricky question because a lot of times, and I don't want to get too personal with my situation, but a lot of times, like people come from different. My old man, he's specifically from New Orleans. He's from the Ninth Ward. Like, it was a lot of struggling that he went through, a lot of stuff that he faced that I never was introduced to, like, in that area. So now, like, I do a lot. And there's been times where he would literally sit down and, like, I ain't doing enough. Or, like, what else I need to do? And then me being the person I am, I ain't gonna lie, I get offended by it because I'm like, what you asking me? What you need to do? You the man, leave. What you asking me this for?
Right.
But at the same time, I see that he's sort of intimidated because I can do all these things, because I go so hard, like because I'm doing all this and that. Like, and like I said, not to get too personal, but like in 2022, I closed on a house. I bought my first house.
Right.
All month
Shout
by
out,
myself.
shout out.
Like, so like him coming in at that point and meet me, like, it's like, I don't know, like I did all these things. I already established my credit is up there, still up there to this day.
Right.
Like, and then like he still kind of fall back a little bit behind it. So like where I'm at now, I just hope that my success motivates him to do better. But if I ain't gonna lie, like I said, if I can't see that, if you ain't trying to change, I gotta keep moving. Like I'm not.
Train gotta keep rolling.
Point. Yeah, I gotta keep rolling.
Damn, buddy.
So you gotta keep up. Like, you like straight up.
No,
you just gotta
I'm on Buddy's side. Like, shit. I'm on Buddy's side. Like, shit. Go harder, buddy.
Keep going, buddy.
For real.
How about you, Miss Sway?
Well, with me, you know, just like what she was saying, I'm an alpha female. So, you know, my partner, I was looking for them to understand it because a lot of people, they get intimidated by that. Like if they see a female doing a lot on their own, I raised kids all by myself, you know what I'm saying? Like since I was 16 years old, I was out on the porch. I jumped off the porch, you know what I'm saying? I had my own place, you know, so I've been holding my own, you know, everything down by myself. So to get somebody to come into my life, I needed them to understand, you know, it ain't that I don't want you, I don't need you, because I do desire to be with somebody. Nobody wants to be alone, you know. But I just needed them to understand that, you know, I've been doing this my whole life by myself, you know. So it's kind of hard to give up a part of you to somebody else, you know, but just be understanding of that, you know. And I don't want the typical relationship. You know, a lot of people, they go by what they mamas, they daddies, they grandmothers. I never wanted that for myself.
Yeah.
I wanted what makes me happy, you know. And if what makes me happy is hanging out my car upside down, you know what I'm saying? That makes me happy. It don't have to fit in nobody category. You know, let's do what makes us happy. Whatever your sister doing, your mama doing, that's on them. Yeah. Let's do what makes us happy. Let's build this together with the both of us, you know, in mind about our happiness, not what nobody else thinks. So just be with me on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
y'all be in that sand riding camels and shit, though. That's fire.
Like
pop your shit.
But that's
I ain't never seen that much sand yet.
I just want a person to just be with me and you know, don't worry about nobody else. This us. Don't worry about what because I could care less, give a damn what people say about my relationship because they're not in it. You know, we in this relationship. Just focus on me and you. Don't worry about nobody else because, trust me, I know what I'm doing. Yeah. I know where I want to go. Do you know where you want to go? Let's get there together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, speaking of your relationship, we got a question. We had a debate, and we don't got to stay on this long. I don't want to like dig too deep up in it. You know what I'm saying? But we got a question. I always looked at it. Do y'all feel like people are born gay?
When you want only the best for your child, Amazing Kids Early Learning Center is your first and only choice. Located conveniently right off of I-55 in Independence, we're centrally located to everyone working in the Hammond area and beyond. Amazing Kids is a highly rated Type 3 licensed center where your child will get only the safest and best highly stimulating learning environment with one-on-one attention and care from an experienced, well-trained staff. Call Rochelle today and start your kid on the path to being amazing.
Yes, I really do. I really do.
There's just one person that agrees with you.
No,
That's
because,
you,
and
boy.
this is my reason.
Go ahead. I just want to know your
This is my
reason.
I don't know why this man
I
with
can
the.
live before she started because like it is my sister that she's with.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna say this, reflecting back off what I was saying earlier, and coming from a home like that, I don't think, me personally, don't think people born gay. I just don't believe that.
Exactly.
I don't believe that.
Exactly.
However, the circumstances
Yeah.
can affect people's mind to where they have to come into a different state, and then that's who they are. For instance, my sister. When there's times when my sister introvert. She don't say nothing.
Right.
She don't
Right.
speak on nothing. She just do what she gotta do
Right.
for that moment. So, like when we was growing up, it's like she kind of almost felt the need to be that masculine role, like as with my mama and me in the house together. Like there was like things that she started to do as a young person, like just taking out the trash or making sure my mama's straight, or even going to work and providing for us and stuff like that. Like there was roles that she literally took upon
I see what you're
herself,
saying.
and then it seemed like as if that kind of consumed her to like this masculine position, and then like growing up from that point, and then just having her own. She's literally have always been a tomboy, since we was kids. Like she never really cared for dresses. Like she just always had this masculine energy, this masculine approach.
Right.
So I don't necessarily say that people was born that way because my mama is one of them old school people raised. They don't like this
Right.
being real. Like it just wasn't a thing.
But it was
However,
also your sister role that she took on.
basically, like it's the role that she took on and leading up to
she
that
ready.
point.
Perfectly said, Rick.
I
I can't argue with that.
I gotta disagree with it because I've seen like multiple people like growing up. I watched people grow up. Even one of my friend girl's sons, I watched him grow up, and I watched my mom's son grow up, and I watched a girl grow up. You know, and it's like at 2 and 3 years old, how you don't even know what your sex is.
Right.
So how are you displaying these things that I could say?
Yeah, that's
he
what
might
I'm
be
saying.
a little, and then when you come,
Mimicking.
what are you mimicking though? Because like she said, you're not trying to hold the household together because your mama and your daddy is in the
haven't
same
been
house.
abused.
You haven't been abused. Your dad is basically beating you is getting abused because your dad whooping the hell out of you because he's saying you a boy.
He see it already.
You got a brother that's up under you that's outside playing, throwing that
football
football,
star.
and you inside patty caking with
That's
the
what
girl.
I'm saying.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm
And now,
saying.
right now, to this day, you're transgender.
That's what I'm saying,
So
bro.
how
I feel
can
like
I
it
can
go both
see
ways,
this
kind of
in
really.
a old baby, and they don't even know what sex is at that age. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's all about who or what was the influence.
His
Cause
dad beating
how-
on them though.
How can you
No,
be
but I'm saying,
influenced by?
if he was more influenced by his mama and wanted to be just like his mama or
No,
his girl
but
cousins
do
or
y'all
anything
do
like
know
that.
there are
His
extra
daddy was in the
chromosomes in
NFL.
your
I don't
body?
know.
If y'all go look it up, I'm a nurse. If you have extra chromosomes in your body, you'll have more masculinity or more estrogen.
Yeah.
So you can, even though you're a man, if you have more estrogen, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna act more feminine.
And to me, that's emotional.
But
To me,
acting
that's
feminine versus
But that's actually in your body.
being-
Scientific.
And it could be.
Yeah,
Because
that's in your body.
That's the thing, though. Like a lot of people, it could be in your body. And then, like I said,
That's
like
in you.
I don't know. I
Chill
just
out.
feel like
Go
that's an
ahead.
emotional thing because at the end of the day, like you said, your daddy can look at you and he beating you and this and that. Why are you acting like this and that? But when the person is emotionally dealing with something, they emotionally stressed, they traumatized. So all you hosts and all spirits are real.
Right.
The energy
But
is real.
how did you get to that point?
Because just like if somebody is beating on you, and
But before he even beat on you, why did you get to that point where he's telling you stop acting like a girl?
it's emotional distress. Like people, you.
I got the answer for that.
Bring it out.
I got the answer for
What's your
that.
answer?
What's
Ju?
your answer, Ju?
And women might not like me for this answer.
They not.
Yes. Clickbait.
They definitely not.
The mamas.
But how? When
No.
this child was in a 2-parent home,
He was a regular kid. It's just who he is.
Let me say this. I
and the
got
other
you.
boy,
Let me say this.
That ain't
say
your
this.
boys, Juju.
No, I'm not gonna say it's my boys, but one thing I am gonna say. You have to take out that time as a man.
Yeah.
As a man, you have to take out that time because if you don't take out that time, You gonna see it, even if you don't see
But
it.
what about the brother that
Take
was
out that
actually
time.
Hold on.
That damn phone.
Hold on, check me out. Even you gon' see it as a man with boys, with sons. You gon' see it, even if you don't see it, because it's your worst fucking nightmare. So you gon' see it, even if it's not there. So it's best to try to correct. Now, some people might say I'm wrong for trying to correct how a person is, but
Some people would say,
I'm old
what
school.
is
I'm
what
old
is
school.
correct?
I'm old school. Exactly. I'm
You
old
can't.
school.
And
You
some people
can't.
gonna say,
I'm
why
sorry.
is it
Yeah,
not?
that's
You
what I'm
can't.
saying. Some people
Once
would say,
you're,
what's
once you're
correct?
that person,
I'm old school. I'm talking about the
Okay,
preacher lay
we're
hands
not
on you
bashing
because of
anybody. I
these
want
type
to
of
be
shit. Like,
clear. We're not bashing
I'm
nobody.
fucked up like that.
Everybody
Like,
That's how I believe.
be-
That's
so
how I am.
you feel
Do
me?
not censor us.
Please don't censor us. It was just a question.
I don't hate it. I don't knock it. But for my sons, I'm not for it.
Yeah.
nobody really wants their son to be
Yeah,
gay.
right, yeah.
But
I've
at
seen
some
women.
shit on social media.
I've seen women
Jesus.
literally.
I
Their
think
son was their best friend to the point to where they confide in them.
I think they just embracing
some
their
go-
child.
that ain't got nothing to do with being gay, because I've seen men that they mom and their grandmother raised them, and they are the best men. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
They know how to treat a woman.
I didn't
They
have
take care of.
I was raised by all women.
Yeah.
But you know
both
what
of
I
us.
was taught? When women talking, get your motherfucking ass out of here. Don't jump in grown folks' conversation.
Oh, we
Take your ass outside and play. What you come here crying for? Take your ass back out there and fight.
Mm-hmm.
What you crying for?
This is,
You a boy.
I wanted
Get
to
your
say
ass
this
up.
for my segment, but I gotta ask y'all on here.
Come on.
Like, that's the worst thing for me. So how y'all feel about like men being told that if they show any type of emotion, they weak?
That's one of my biggest battles in my life is oh no.
I'ma say this.
I can't even, I'm so emotional I can't even talk about it.
I'ma say this.
Y'all
all men
talk about it.
All
I
men.
felt that shit when
See, I wanted to get somebody on my podcast and talk, because
that's the problem. I can't talk about emotional shit. That's how fucked up as a man I am.
And that's in this black society, we want to portray this on our black men like you can't cry, like you said. What you crying for? Cry. It's okay to cry.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay for a man to show emotion, because now they done built up this wall to where they feel like if something is going on, they gonna take that shit to the grave, and literally to the grave, because they can die.
I got it, Joe.
Go ahead. I'm gonna tell you my perspective.
It get took out of context when it's said. Now the thing is, raising a boy and he has a father, which is his protector, you know, that boy has nothing to worry about other than growing up. All his worries are on me. They on the father. So therefore, I'm building you up to be strong enough and tough enough for this world out here, because it's a cruel ass world.
But what is strong enough and tough enough?
Check it out. Tough enough to understand you only have and only show emotions for what you created or the family that love you and you love. The world ain't gonna give a fuck.
Because the world don't care.
The world don't care.
The world don't care.
For
but
what?
at the same time,
It ain't no at the same time.
Check
You
it
just
out.
said they
For
don't
what?
care.
My son go out there and he lose his job.
I ain't saying
Hold up.
cry
No.
about it,
I'm just saying. Now he's an
That's
emotional
showing emotion.
wreck. His emotions so high, he don't even think to go apply for another job within the next week or so.
We not saying be crazy.
No. But emotion takes over. That's all a part. Emotion takes over. An emotional breakdown, what they say. You crazy, you went crazy.
I don't believe that, because a lot of people try to say like women, we're emotional creatures. We, we act off emotion, this and that. And you're saying you don't want your son to be like
Check
that
it out.
or whatever.
I'm gonna lighten the field for you. I'm a Pisces. I'm really an emotional creature. I wear my emotions on my sleeve. But the thing is, to the world, is fuck you. You gets nothing. You gets not a teardrop. You gets no emotion. But to my family, to my kids, to my sisters, to my mother,
emotion.
you feel me?
Only what you care about.
It's the emotion that y'all talking about. Like, of
What you
course, don't go to work and be, oh, this is what happened and I feel this way. No. But be emotional enough to where if Susan is in the break room and she's crying, you ain't sitting up like, man, what the hell she crying for? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, have some type of emotion, some type of empathy, for another person. That takes you a long way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. Like, certain people, like our black men, like they don't even know how to have a conversation. If somebody sit there and tell them, man, I'm thinking about taking my life.
That's what
You know what I'm saying? They don't even know how to deal with that because they have no emotion. Like they didn't shut their emotion down to where they can't feel nothing or they can't let nobody know that they have some feeling towards something. Because what you gonna think about me if I'm sitting up here telling you, man, you shouldn't do that because, when I was a youngster, I went through this and da-da-da. Trying to bring them into, a place where you ain't got to do that because shit hard everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
But I can't say we ain't that messed up.
My version of showing emotion in that situation is probably harsh. I'm gonna tell you some shit that's probably gonna hurt your feelings.
Yeah,
but
because you don't have because
I'm gonna tell you.
How you know it's the truth though? Because if somebody is trying to take their life, the last thing they need to hear from you is go ahead, fucking do it. You won't be stupid?
No,
go do it.
I won't tell you that. I won't tell you that, but I do
I'll
feel
be like, this shit not gonna solve nothing.
Yeah.
Like you're doing that, then what? You're gone. Your family gonna grieve you. Like. Now you left
you just
all your
cause more
problems
problems.
on everybody else. That's
your
selfish.
one problem
That's
created
what I would
10
tell
problems.
The person. But then they might look at you. Oh man, you fucked up for saying that. I mean,
no, suicide is selfish.
It is.
That's
but
in my
when you're
opinion.
trying to talk a person down, you gotta
I can't
know
do it.
the right things to say. If it was,
that's why I just
No,
rather
and let me
not
tell
say.
you, it's like the little boy who cried wolf. If you run to Facebook every 6 months and your life so depressed and shit,
that's a different
now
story.
I don't have no sympathy for when that person say, go do it.
I mean, I'm never gonna.
But if you hit my inbox because you don't have my number, or you call me because you have my number, you want to talk, I'm gonna answer that motherfucking phone.
Yeah. And a lot of people need real friends like that, or
Exactly.
just real people.
Right.
And I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing with you. I just told my partner the other day, long as you know that you fucked up and you okay and you can live with that, life goes on. You feel me? Because I mean, what? I'm gonna drain all my energy helping you, and your energy ain't right. You spinning your wheels. Now you spinning my wheels.
Right.
It doesn't go that way. That's why I say men have to be. They have to hide their emotions because if they don't, hide their emotions, I promise you.
Because some of them can't turn it off and turn it back on.
And that's why they should always be taught to hide their emotions. Because if you can't hide your emotions mentally, you can't even lead or provide a woman. You can't survive.
You're hiding your emotions.
If I'm so
to
emotional,
the whole
how I'm
world,
gonna tell?
Then when I need you to be emotional and vulnerable with me, you can't even do that.
See, that's the thing. That's what I say. That's what I say.
Yeah.
I'm married.
It depends
I'm
on your
married
partner.
with 4 kids. You feel me? So at home, ain't no Jew-wop, ain't no such thing as that nigga. You feel me? That nigga only exists once I walk out that door.
Yeah.
But everybody can't do that.
And that's the thing. If they're taught properly from the right age, they will know. You feel me? That's why I say you train them young to let them know the problems you can't do nothing about it. You keep going. But the shit that you can change in home, the family you created, the family you have with you, that's when you show your emotions. That's when you show that you can nurture, you can care, you could be there, you could be everything that this family needs.
Y'all ever seen that movie Fences?
I heard about it. I don't think I've seen it.
Fences is like a reflection of what we talking about. Like Denzel Washington, he was the man of the house. He took care of his kids, and he did what he needed to do. And his son told him, "Do you love me?" You know what I'm saying? It's like, his son was like, "Do you love me?" And he was like, "Shit, you should. That shouldn't even be your worry. Your worry should be long as I put food on the table, clothes on your back, a roof over your head. That should be the only thing you worry about. Don't worry about if nobody like you. Worry about if they fucking do right by you." That's what he told him. But because he was a man that could not show no emotion, he couldn't even tell his own son that needed to hear that he loved him. You know what I'm saying? He needed that.
Right.
But that's what Juju's saying. You show emotions.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you do it for so long, you can't turn it back on. Like
you just gotta show it to what
got a
matters.
context, and that person wasn't taught well. You feel me? like I said, I was raised by women. So I have the utmost respect for a woman. Coming up, once my father passed, she still went on with his program on how I should do things and shit. Up until I got the age to be rebellious and shit. And, you know, it was different then. But I was on my own at that point. But what she did from 9 to 15 was fucking immaculate. So, and it wasn't her job or her place, but she stepped up to the plate. But she had that old school teaching and parenting that she also learned from my daddy. He was hell on wheels, but he was hard on us. But he didn't raise not nail motherfucking dummy. Even though I got my education out of fucking prison, I knew, you feel me? It wasn't because I couldn't do it, I just was fucking up.
Like
so
if you train a child,
it was your choice.
you feel me? So and that's the thing. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Now that's the thing. Now, given he'd have still been here, I'd have finished school. You feel me? The right way. I wouldn't have had to be told, get up at 3:30 in the morning to go to a GED class. I'd have did it the right way.
So you feel like if your dad was in the house.
Yeah, because I showed too much emotions. The teacher pissed me off. Man, get the fuck out. I'm showing emotion. Am I right or wrong? Right or wrong? My mama had a lawsuit on Tanspo Parish school system. I literally single-handedly fucked the lawsuit up. Young, don't know no better. Emotions. They marking down everything I do at school. When it come time for the deposition, they got everything I did. They got me like a fucking menace. When in all reality, and he's a witness, in all reality, they picked because of a fucking lawsuit.
Right.
You feel me?
And you fell into it. You fell for the bait.
A lack of hiding my emotions. I didn't have that father figure to show me that. My mama showed me so much, but she's a woman. She wore her emotions on the sleeve.
Or you probably just was too young to even know what that is.
I was 14, 15. Right now, and my son 13. I'm teaching him to hide his fucking emotions because it gets you nowhere as a man.
Or not even just hide them. Control it.
Control it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Control it.
That's a better word I can work with.
And I agree to that. That is a better word.
Yeah.
I agree to that. But I'm teaching him that now. You feel me? Because a man showing his emotions in this world, it's only two things gonna happen.
And it's not even just a man, women too. Like
I mean, women are supposed to show their emotions.
Not for everything. Because like on jobs and stuff like that, we get emotional. Well, me, I know I be on the job. I go from 0 to 100 real quick. And I've been and just blew everything, knowing I need my job. Mm-hmm. And I've been and just went crazy when all I had to do was just get myself together, control myself, and walk away, and then come back and talk about it at a later date when I'm not angry.
And see, it has more to do with professionalism with that. Now, see, with a man, he's automatically supposed to carry himself this way. You get told, do this, do that, and it's pissing you off, but you can't show it because this is your way of providing.
Yep. Right.
So you
gotta get the money.
Now you have to control, and I like to say hi because, like I say, I'm a Pisces. I wear my shit on my sleeve. You gonna know how I feel out the gate. I can't fake it. I can't kick it. And I'm as cool as could be. But once you rub me wrong, once I feel your energy has gone left, it's time for me to move around before something bad happens. Right. And so with me knowing that about me, I have to control and hide those feelings. Like I say, I only have feelings and emotions in my house where I know I won't be judged, where I know that even if I'm crying out or lashing out, it's out of love. You feel me?
Right.
Like, even if I'm disciplining my kids, they still know, well, daddy disciplined me because I messed up and I was doing wrong and he only wants what's best. You feel me? Out in the world, you can't do that because you looked at as this horrible person.
But I be telling people all the time, too, though, like somebody out there that really don't know me, that I really don't give a fuck about, you can't really get me to that point.
Right.
You can't, you know what I'm saying? Only my kids, my partner,
that's what
my
you
mama,
emotional
you know
about.
what I'm saying? Like them
That's
the people
only
that
thing
really
that's the only thing you really supposed to have that shit for.
That's
you
it.
Feel me? Yeah. Like to the world is fuck you. You feel me?
Right.
I mean, it might not just be fuck you, but at the same time, your opinion doesn't matter. Exactly. It doesn't get under my skin. It doesn't rub me wrong. It doesn't make me say, oh, I'm going to go kill myself.
Right.
Fuck no. Yeah. You feel me? I'm not going to get on Facebook.
Take your opinion of me That, you know what I'm saying? Nah,
And you don't know me?
I'm a nigga that had plenty hard times. Not once have I got on Facebook and say, oh, shit just over with. Oh, I don't know what the fuck up. Oh, fuck a nigga. Y'all ain't
But
look out.
let me tell y'all this,
it's not the world's problem.
Let me ask y'all this, because we was talking about this too. Like mental health in the black community.
It's real.
It's very real. Like a lot of stuff that we look at on social media, like I don't know if I could say this, but with the boy that choked the baby and knocked the old man out. You know, like when I read that story right here in Tangible Behold, this happened like.
Are you talking about LaRon?
No.
Right in they meet.
Yeah, and they meet.
I ain't saying about that.
Last week.
Yeah. So when I looked at that story, I automatically knew this baby had some mental issues going on. He's 23 years old. He walked out in front of the police with a child's neck in his hands, choking the life out this child, not giving a damn about nothing around him.
Yeah.
It's something was going on with that person, you know what I'm saying? And we as a community, like when we see stuff, we go, oh man, he wrong for that, which he was wrong for that. Mm-hmm. But I feel like we should get our people some help. You know what I'm saying? Like
he was black?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like
Come on, black man.
They gotta be willing to receive the help though. They gotta be open to receive.
Yeah, man. It be mental health and drugs too.
You also have
man.
to have the right resources too.
Yes, and we have none.
Positions and
we have none. And that's the big thing. Like we don't have nothing for our black people in Tangible Behold Parish, because the only thing they want to do send you to jail or send you to a crazy place. You know what I'm saying? Which they ain't even really got space for that.
So you only can stay for so long?
Yeah.
I mean, I got a loved one that's dealing with mental health problem and it's driving him to be basically an addict. And honestly,
they looking for something
he didn't even honestly, he didn't really even want help. And when people try to apply help, he'll be like aggressive and try to fight them and all that type of stuff. So it got to the place to where the people that supposed to come pick him up and bring him to the place to get him right, they stop. They don't even want to come because every time he try to attack them and stuff.
I mean, what can
you know what I'm saying?
What
so
can
it's
you
like
do? You
gotta
dealing
want
with
help, honestly.
No, you don't know how to want it. You mentally messed up. How can you know how to want something that you need?
I think that really honestly depends on the family. Like, we can talk about that, but it's not our problem.
Right,
like it has to come from the home. Them people know you stay with these people.
Right.
You know from the get go something wrong. If the family don't take initiative to seek help for that person, it's not our problem or whatever. So we can worry about, we can do as a community, as a whole.
Right.
We can get places, have them resources set up. However, it still depends on the home where that person's living.
Let me tell y'all this.
Around them, like I just believe
I was dealing with a child that had mental issues going on. And it's not just that easy, you know what I'm saying? Because you as a parent, you thinking, well, hell, I don't want to put my child on all this medication. Right. They saying, you know what I'm saying, I got to do this, I got to do it. It really ain't that bad. You as a parent, if this your child, even grandmothers, because I think that probably was that boy grandfather or something. You looking at him like, no, he not bad. He not just bad. You know, he just got some issues. And you don't want to look at him as a monster, because everybody else out there in the world looking at him as a monster. They used to look at my child as a monster, because she go to school, she bad, she getting in fights, she being aggressive with the teachers and stuff like that. So every day they tell me, make sure she had these pills. She can't come to school unless she had these pills. So I'm like, shit, what I'm supposed to do? Judge even told me, if you don't give her these pills, you're going to get, we're going to hold you contempt of court and you're going to jail. So I had to start giving her these pills. Now I'm seeing my child looking like she's spaced out. She don't even know if she in this world. You know what I'm saying? She walking around like you know what I'm saying? So you really is you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. Because I was a young mother dealing with this.
Right.
If you don't know how to deal with a mental issue in your home, and then you got people that you thinking, doctors, judges, lawyers, all these people telling you, well, you got to do this, and you thinking it's the right thing to do. Then you come to find out, fast forward, I'm a nurse now. I knew all that shit they told me was fucking foul.
Right,
I should have never did it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But let me ask you this. In that situation, what was your other option? Because your child got to go to school.
I didn't have one. That's what I'm telling it. It's no resource.
24/7.
You can't just say it's the family, because the family, they only giving them what they want them to have.
Right.
They don't care about us. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All they care about is, we don't want this motherfucker in this class going ham. You know what I'm saying? So whatever we got to do, if we got to dope them up, which is illegal,
Right.
do it anyways. You know.
It's crazy. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't want to say this, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it anyway. Everybody look at things different, and I don't know if this gonna ruffle no feathers or nothing. But I'm old school.
Yeah.
I believe in spirits.
Well,
I
yeah.
believe
Talk
all
about it.
that's real. So I'm gonna be 100% real. There is another resource: deliverance.
Right.
Deliverance.
Right.
A lot of people come from homes where things never been broken. Curses never been broken in their home. Generation cycles repeating itself.
Yeah.
Comes in different forms.
Right.
Comes in different attacks.
Real shit.
Enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy.
Mm-hmm.
It can be through that person. I'm a type of person, and anybody that knows me know this. I am a praying woman. Don't matter if you see me drinking, smoking, cussing, whatever, partying. I believe what I believe. My prayer since a child.
Right.
No illness, no sickness, no disease will touch my body. It's not welcome here till this day. I can't tell you a time where I've been ill or sick or down. Like, I literally believe in that. So I believe in prayer. I believe that the Spirit of God is real. And that's how I move. Everybody, to each his own. I don't judge nobody.
Right.
To this day, I do not take medicine. I don't care to go to hospitals. Like you said, it can be a lot of false hope, a lot of false information. People, that's a business. At the end of the day, they do what they got to do to keep you there, to keep you coming. Giving these people these medicines they don't need, making them crazier or making them out the woodworks. Like, I swear to God, there has been times where even if my family's sick, like I fast, I go into a corner for these people. One of my best friends, he's need a kidney right now. God gave me a vision to start praying for this person, fasting for this person. Yeah, you know, like, and it came to an opportunity to where he was presented another. I'm not saying this was from me, but you need people around you who believe in prayer. You need people around you who spiritually care for you, because these people not running around here just acting crazy. It's because of the environment. It's because of what they're around. So, like I said, that child, whoever did that or whatever, like 23 years old, it can come from a hostile environment. All this building up, and this spirit is living within him, and now he's acting out as an adult. You don't need no medication. You need deliverance.
Right.
Point blank, that's how I feel. That's literally my soul. It's like, it's no other resources. Nothing is going to help until that child or that person is delivered. You'll never see the greener grass. You'll never see the brighter side, because when your mindset shift and you believe in these things that are to happen. Faith is the substance of things that's unseen. If you can put your mind to where I will be better, I will do better. Even if you have that person around, that letter around you, lifting you up, and if that's all you've seen and that's all you believe in, you have no choice but to come into that. Right. But if you're around people who, oh, you crazy, or oh, you need this and that, that's what you believe in, that's what you're consuming. So that's how you're gonna move. Mm-hmm. So deliverance is key. That's like I said again, that's personal. That's me, but deliverance is key.
People need to hear that. That's for sure.
That's fact.
Then they're going to have to take them out of school, because schools is the ones that's always telling the kids they bad.
Yeah, they
bad. You gotta,
that's how it's set up. That's the enemy. Right. That's the enemy. You're not going to tell me nothing I ain't. Yeah. You got to make me believe that.
But
like,
that's
you know
how
what I'm saying. Like, so that's how I move. Like, that's
how I was as a kid, though, because I was always told that I was bad.
Right.
I used to get in fights. I used to get put out of school. I was smart as a motherfucker, though. I made honor roll. I could be out of school for 2 weeks, come back past that test, and get put right back out. So my whole life, people was telling me, you ain't going to be nothing. All you going to do is just have...
Like seed is growing.
Yeah. But the whole thing with me is, I'm so rebellious, I'm going to prove you wrong. Mm-hmm. Right. That's the thing that kept me going. I'm going to prove everybody that said I ain't going to be shit wrong. Right. And to this day, like when I come in my family, they be, oh, Connie, we ain't seen you in so long. You look so good, girl. You a nurse? Oh, yeah, go ahead with all that. But I've been told y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Right, like look at me now.
And like you just said,
look at me now.
You said when you come around your family, that starts with the family around.
Yeah, the family.
But are you closer to your friends than you are family?
Somewhat, yeah. Like I got a brother that, like, no matter what, he gon' come through for me. Mm-hmm. And that means so much to me. Like, people don't understand. Like, I've graduated, you know, like from middle school. Nobody was there but my brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And even when I graduated from high school, nobody was there, you know. And my penance ceremony, you know, my mom was there. And not just, you know, trying to down my mom.
Nah, I get it.
When you get older, you realize you gotta work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta take care of the family.
But people make time.
They do, but if in certain situations, because we was talking about that the other day too, like how do you make time? How do you, like separate all that? Being a mother, being a businesswoman,
it's possible.
like it's possible. But if your job is telling you, hey, you gotta be at work, or we gonna fire you. Hey. I mean, you can get fired. You can get fired. You can find you another job.
Right.
But like sometimes we don't believe in ourselves enough to know that it's another job out there. I done got to that point.
You have to believe in yourself.
I done got to that point. At first,
if you don't believe it.
Yeah, I was not at that point.
We just had that conversation.
I was like, and I'm a nurse. Everybody know a nurse can get a job anywhere.
All right.
But they had me brainwashed for a couple years,
Oh, yeah.
to where it's like, I don't want to get fired from this job. Now, if a job ain't doing what the job need to do for me, because you got to offer me something too. Yeah. A job always want you to, build their company up.
You do all financially. Yeah. But when you start to step into my mental,
my
physical, we got a
problem.
Then you got to think about it. Them people needed you.
You got to have boundaries.
I can get a job as soon as I hit that door. I have another job the next day.
Yeah, they was talking to me about that because I'm not that confident in myself with that. I got that.
If you know what you know, bro. I just told my old lady.
We at the age where you don't have to break your bank to make a decent dollar, bro.
I just told my old lady.
He gonna get out of it.
If you know what you know, if you're confident in your skill and you know what you know, you can use that skill anywhere. Anywhere.
Literally.
They didn't give that to you. That's yours. They can't take it away from you. I don't care what job, what title they can't take that away from you. You know what you know. And that's why I walk in any building right now to this day. I know what I know.
Right.
And then you're going to pay me for it. You're going to pay me for what I know.
You being willing to learn. Like, if you're willing to learn and you're willing to work.
Right. You can do anywhere.
Yeah. People be looking at the root of the problem. Like, if you stuck in a position, you stuck in a place, they don't say it out loud. However, it be a financial situation. You stuck there. So now you're not confident enough to know where I'm going to get my next car note from, where I'm going to get my next house note from, whatever. But if you have the skill and the ability already in you, like she said, you'll be an asset wherever you go. You have to make that step. Like, I've been in supervisor positions over 10 years. And my last job I had to leave was Ross. I'm not a quitter. So it's never easy for me to quit anything.
Right.
So being in that place, they ended up firing the store manager. And so being a supervisor right under him, it seemed like everything fell on me and the other supervisors that was in line. And like I said, I'm a leader at the end of the day. So I was battling with it. Like, I'm like, it's a good job. Not only that, like, if I leave, my crew gonna be messed up. I'm worrying about all these things that I contemplated. Like, I'm sitting there flipping, flopping. And as the time went on, I'm still there. I'm still in the same position. Now it's got holidays rolling around. They need me at work. My kids got something going on.
They stressing you out.
Stressed out. I ain't got no time for myself, no nothing. I'm like, man, you know what? It's enough of it. I was literally stressed out, and I never get to that point.
Right.
And I was like, this is no longer a decision I have to contemplate. I gotta move. I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of. And when I made that step, like I said, I was fearful because I'm like, where I'm gonna get my next dollar from? Like, if this stopped, like, I was just so stuck at that point. But man, listen, my God bigger than anything, any problem that I face. Like, and that's what I believe. So if I know who my source is, what are you doing? Why are you doubting? Why are you neglecting? I literally stepped out on faith. When I left that job, everything started happening for me.
Everything went up.
Everything went up. And whereas before I made that move, I thought everything was gonna go downhill. But when I made it took for me to get out of that place.
Right.
Got to get out of that place in order to receive something greater. Like,
as
long as you sitting there, it's gonna be that, and some of you, it's a down spiral.
I'm living in that right now.
That's more mental than physical.
It's all about you believing in yourself.
You gotta believe in you have to.
Yeah, boys told me all that stuff for sure. That's the thing.
That's how you know we care about you,
good.
Boy.
Yeah, whatever.
Real deal.
Leave me alone.
Don't doubt yourself at all.
To switch it up a little bit. Damn, teleport. You got something, bro?
Got a hold on you.
You got it. I'm gonna just jump in with you.
Free Game Podcast, and this episode has been sponsored by Lay by Live, where you can get your locks, lashes, clothes, It is located in Independence, Louisiana, and I just went and got my hair done there.
Ooh.
So make sure y'all go book with her for sure.
Yeah.
She do any type of hair, man. Silk press, braids, young and old, and her prices probably the best prices around.
Great prices.
Yeah, so
Great
you can
prices.
get at her,
Great
man,
prices.
at 985-242-0550, laid by Leah.
How do y'all regain trust after infidelity? Or do y'all believe in regaining
Do
anything
you?
after that?
Is that even possible to regain trust?
Or y'all just be like,
I'm going to go because I feel like, to me, you ain't got to do nothing. When I say nothing.
hey, hold up. Before you get in it, this is a two-part question. That part I said, and how you feel like relationships and social media go together. So it's like a two-part question with both of them.
Like I've been saying,
Yeah.
with me, you ain't got to sneak and do nothing. You ain't got to, you know what I'm saying, like feel like if you want to do something, I'm just that real. I'm going to sit down with you. If this is something you want to do, okay, let's talk about it. We might can visit it. You know what I'm saying? Right. If this is something you feel like you need to do, you know, let's talk about it. You don't have to go out there and do nothing by yourself. I'm game on whatever you want. Whatever's going to make you happy. And if it don't cause me, you know, to lose myself, I'm with it. We can have a conversation about it. And for social media is fake to me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like, and in today's world, you know, people getting paid off of social media. So it's like a job. If I go on here and I say something or I do something, you know what I'm saying, I sleep with you every night. I don't give a fuck about, you know, what you did. And I understand people say it's the perception of people. I don't care about what that perception they have of me. That's just me. Some people care. I literally do not care. If somebody think I'm broke, if somebody think I'm bougie, if somebody think I'm just the nastiest person or the nicest person, if you don't know me, I don't give a fuck what you think about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really don't matter to me. So if me and you, it's about me and my partner. If we got that, you know, and I want that so bad, and I be trying to tell we gotta be here. Fuck the world. We here. It's nothing nobody can come and tell me about you. And it's nothing,
You don't feel like social media present temptation in relationships?
You steady popping.
I mean,
that's what
I don't feel like it.
You got it.
Because I feel like the type of relationship I'm trying to build with my significant other, I feel like that's rare. It's like a rare fucking diamond that you find in the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
Like, it's rare. I don't care what else is out there. I know this. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how good you look. I know you're not going to be able to give me what I'm building right here. Right, you know what I'm saying? Right. Because it's hard to genuinely just fuck with somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Especially on that level.
Yeah, that's hard. To genuinely, like, babe, we want to do this, and I don't give a damn. People might say it's fucked up. This us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want that relationship to tell me everything. I don't want nobody else to surprise me with nothing. I don't give a damn what it is. You come tell me, we gonna talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Then when they talking about it, shit, I'm be laughing at them. Bitch, I been knew that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck.
How you feel, Whitney?
Well, I always have a different view of stuff. Like, perception is key. It's key. So you have to understand and recognize. One thing about me, I honestly don't care how somebody portray me. However, I'm going to put out exactly who I am. When it comes to social media, let me back up a little bit. When it comes to my relationship, I don't necessarily too much put my relationship out there because that's a personal thing. Like, if I post a picture, I do. But you probably go on there, you're going to see mostly business, something that I'm offering that's going to be an investment to me. I don't necessarily feel the need to post that's just me. I don't feel the need to post anything about my relationship. I barely post pictures. Like I said, that's just me. However, whatever I put out there, that's truly who I am. Like, I'm not faking nothing. So I need you to understand, and I don't care if you don't know me. You're gonna know me, and you still can have your own perceptions of me. However, whatever I'm displaying, whatever I'm putting out there, that's who I am. When it comes to a relationship, like you said, the first part of
infidelity.
Yeah, and able to trust. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a second chance. I give everybody a chance.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, if we did go through something, I for one want to understand why did we get to this point. What was you feeling in that moment? What led to? Because it's not all about you all the time. It's not about you.
Right.
So you got to give people a little leverage. Now, I'm not saying give people chance after chance after chance.
Right.
However, like I said, after that second chance, it stopped. Because that first time, then maybe it was a mistake, or maybe you acted out of spite, or something triggered you to do that. It had to be something. People don't just do stuff. Mm-hmm. So that second time around, if it happened again, then maybe we just two different people. I can't trust you. I can't trust that. We got to go our separate ways. However, like I said, if it happens once, and I want to sit there and talk, I want to know what led you to do this, or how was you feeling? Like, that's just me. I want to talk about
before
it.
y'all walk away with it, y'all got to have some kind of solution.
I have to. At least have closure. I'm not a quitter.
Right.
I need to understand. Like, I always bring this up. There's a man called Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Life. You have to first, it's the 7 habits of life, and number 5 is the one that I like the most. You have to listen to understand rather than to respond. A lot of people can listen to you and I can just respond just because you just asked me a question.
Right.
However, I'm the type of person I want to dig a little deeper. What made you ask me that question? Like, what are you thinking right now? Like, what made you feel that way to even ask me something like that? I'm not going to just respond to your question. I want to know what made you feel that way. Yeah, like I go deep. I go deep so I can understand, and then I can give you a better answer, not just based off emotion. This is really deep, and this is really how I feel, and I'm going to respond in that manner because I don't want to trigger you to as whatever you was thinking about before, and I don't want this to be no kind of misunderstanding. I want to understand how you feel that way, why you asking me that, and then I can give you my true perception of whatever it is, and then we'll have a better understanding. So, like, I don't know. I put out who I am. Like I said, I am a second. I give second chances, but after that, that's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
How you feel like social media do the temptation of social media play a part in relationships today?
That depends on the person who's receiving whatever they looking at. Like I said, when you
because basically what I'm saying, a nigga can be like in your face and be a real nigga, but in 11 bitches DM. Not bitches. I'm sorry.
So
women DM. I'm sorry, bro. Dang. But yeah, y'all know what I'm saying.
Well, we can't speak for them.
I
literally have my inbox is literally full of people every day,
all
day. And to me,
y'all women though.
Yeah. but it should be the
That's
same.
That's a man on the other side of your DM though.
Yeah,
he might be with a woman,
and
that
I know they are.
A dude,
they are
a good dude, but
they are.
You know what I'm saying?
They are.
So I'm asking from the dude, like, so how would you feel if you that other woman and you catch that? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
You gotta. A lot of times, my thing with relationships now, everybody just want one. You know what I'm saying? You know if your dude ain't no good dude. You already know. Yeah. I ain't got to come to you and tell you your dude in my inbox. Yeah. 9 times out of 10, you know your dude is that type of dude.
Right.
So you just want to be in a relationship just to say you in one.
Right. I feel you.
And then I go to preaching to people. I ain't gonna lie. Like I don't make it easy for nobody. Like I said, I'm a spiritual person, so I be feeling like people be going through all kind of stuff and like, why are you? I'm not that type of woman. So why even approach me? I feel disrespected. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like especially if you got something going on, you know I got something going on, and here you coming at me. I'm not that.
Right.
I'm not that. I can talk to you. We can have a good conversation. We can be cool and cordial. But what you're not gonna do is cross the line, and that to me is disrespect. Don't come at me like that. I'm cool with everybody. But like I can understand, even if I'm attracted to you, that's cool. You can let me know that. But when you cross the line and start doing all that, that's the good girl shit to me. Don't do that. I'm not that type of person. So I want my respect.
I feel it. That's real nigga shit.
Real deal.
Go ahead. I got one more. I should have asked earlier, but I kind of forgot we had got into a good one. But I want to talk about the differences between a provider and a sponsor. But I need y'all help on this. Yeah, it's one of the it's one of them questions. It's one of them questions.
That's a good
It's one of them questions. Like, and I can ask it in a few different ways. Like, which one is preferred? Which one is respected? And which one is highly sought after? Like, which one is the one that they going for?
I'm gonna just go off the top of my head just with that question just being thrown out there like that. I think a sponsor is more sought after. But when you really just, sit down and think about it, a provider is more preferred, because to me, a provider provides for everything, not just financially, but mentally, emotionally. You know what I'm saying? Like your provider going to help you with them kids. They going to help you when you have your breakdowns and, they going to just help build you up to be a better person in life. But for as a sponsor just there to drop that bag.
Right.
Look, I ain't got nothing to do with how you,
That's it.
What he there to do?
that's it. I ain't got
So
nothing to do with
basically-
it because that's what a sponsor is. All they want to know is how much you need
So a
to
provider
finance
is more respected.
It's more
than-
respectful. To me,
Yeah,
I would
than
say
a
a
sponsor.
provider because, at the end of the day, we independent women.
Yeah.
Right.
We don't need you to do all these things. It's got
Right.
females out there. They want their nails done. They want their hair done. You gonna pay for that? I've never been that type of. You can now. Don't get me wrong. You can.
Right.
However, it's bigger for me. Like when you take an initiative
Right.
to let me pay this bill or pay that bill or not that I need you to, but when you take an initiative to do that, that to me that's a turn on for me. Like you being a provider. I don't need you to sponsor nothing.
And
Right.
then as a
Right.
provider,
Right.
you're thinking,
Facts.
in my book, you're thinking ahead for the both of us.
Right.
Yeah.
You got something planned for 6 months down the road for us. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm going to say this, which I probably get a little backlash from this too, but fuck it, I'm cool with it. A real man, because for one, to provide, you have to love. And what you love, you're going to
gonna
provide and
always
protect.
protect.
You feel me? So, and any woman that's being provided, protected, and loved, ain't finna ask her fucking man to get her nails done. That's petty shit.
Yeah.
That's money on the dresser for gas. That shit there already.
Right.
So to ask that is really like some little girl shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say in my eyesight. I'm not gonna say every man. I'm gonna say in my eyesight. Now, being that I'm providing this shit, you ain't had to tell me about now one of these motherfucking bills.
Exactly.
You ain't got to set that bitch on the table, and when I come in and drop them keys off, set them where I drop my keys off,
Right.
so I can know what need to be done. Or better yet, we got a joint account. Or I done sent you this whole week check. Like
It's already taken care
whatever
of.
need to be taken care of, handle that. And I got some more coming. Like
That what I
Because that's the whole thing. Like if you with somebody, they already know. If they really with you, they in tune with everything about you. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
fact.
they knowing, they watching you. They knowing what you got going on, what you need. So you basically shouldn't be asking nobody for nothing. Because they watching you. They in tune with you. They hearing you talk. They seeing you walk. You know what I'm saying? They just in tune with everything about you. And that's just like a beautiful thing.
Right,
to have
right.
a person that's just that much in tune with you.
And that's why I wanted a woman's point of view to break that down, because a sponsor, he there for the moment.
That's
That's
it.
a trick.
And then women have to
Tricking that
realize when dealing with a sponsor, you just got to turn, baby. You feel me? It's on to the next.
That nigga breaking.
Thing of
That
it
nigga
is
breaking
too.
bread
Like
in,
I be telling people, because I ain't gonna even lie. Like, yeah, the sponsors they are sought after, because sometimes in women's lives, they at that point in their life, well, that's all they want. That's all they need. I just need you to, sponsor me right quick, and you know what I'm saying. I already know what it is.
And I'm not shitting on the
Go ahead
sponsors.
and take advantage of
Shout
this
out to
right now.
sponsors.
I'm not shitting on sponsors. My thing is though, a sponsor is lit. So basically, and it's not tricking on
If you
when a
got it.
nigga if his bag right, he's sponsored. It's not tricking. That's
That's
part
a
of.
different level of trick.
Yeah,
It's still trick.
it ain't like they say.
Shit.
Like they say, it ain't tricking if you got it. If you
Yes,
got,
it is.
if you got $1 million something and you done gave this woman $2,000, you done gave this woman $2,000, you
It's
done
still
gave this
tricking.
woman.
You
No,
just-
it's not.
You just have
You
more to
ain't
trick
wait.
with.
It ain't you.
You just have more to trick with.
Yeah.
It's still tricking. You just have more to trick with.
So,
Like it is what it is.
so let me
You
ask you
just
this
comfortable,
though.
but you tricking
So let me. We all
Man, that
tricking.
be part of a nigga. That be part of a nigga
We all
campaign.
tricking because
That be
anytime
part
you
of a
take a
nigga
woman
campaign.
out that you
What? That's a
like,
part of who campaign?
I'm just saying, that's just a part of the campaign. Like, most sponsors don't even get the pussy.
right? They don't.
That's facts.
Right.
That's
They don't.
worse.
That's sad.
I'm saying,
So them, a lot of them, they
That
don't
is a
even.
sad
They just
way to
want to
go
be
out.
around the woman.
but listen, you missing what I'm saying though. They didn't get the pussy because they couldn't.
Right.
They ain't get the pussy because they got
too
much shit going on. Bitch on
He
the
ain't
back
lying.
burner.
He ain't lying.
You feel me? Bitch on the back burner. So that's what have the women like, oh yeah, he did this for me and my homegirl and such. It ain't nothing special. This nigga do this for all bitches in their home.
It ain't tricking if you got it. Like, they got men out there that real deal will see you, and I done had it happen. See you in a restaurant and pay for everybody meal that you with just because he said you look nice. And I ain't never seen him no more. Like, he ain't stopped to try to get my number, no
Easy.
nothing.
That nigga a trick.
Yeah, that's true.
And that nigga, and he probably lame as hell.
So he just
Yeah, that nigga
like,
that nigga just got on.
so y'all just feel like that's still
That nigga lame as hell. Nigga, look at me, you.
I remember you.
lame
can't
as a
say
motherfucker.
that then. Like, it's still tricking.
I'm saying
Like,
though, like, okay.
So you feel like if you take a girl out to eat that you like her, you tricking on her.
no, I don't feel like that because
Why?
I wanted to do that. I'm enjoying. If I take,
Let me know the difference
I'm
now.
married, so whatever. If I take, I'm not gonna say my wife because that's my wife. You know
a
what
girl
I'm
that
saying?
you
I'm talking
just
about
met.
my other life.
If you wasn't married.
Yeah, if I wasn't married,
Yeah.
let's say it like that. Right. I'm taking her out. It don't matter what I spend on because I'm taking her out. I'm enjoying myself too.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking her out to show her out, to do for her, but I'm enjoying myself too. So if we go to the movies, top 50 floor eating hibachi. If we go, it don't matter where we go. I'm enjoying myself too.
Right.
So in a way, you can look at it as tricking, but it's like I'm enjoying myself too.
Because
But
you
if
don't
I
think
just
they
like
enjoying
walk in
themselves?
somewhere and be like, dang, I don't got no intentions of her. Y'all take that. Me, myself, I'm gonna go to my car and when I'm riding off and be like, what the hell I did that for?
But they got
That's
niggas who
just
live.
me.
They got
Like,
niggas
you know
who
what I mean?
live.
Like, I be driving just like, I did that, but that was kind of stupid.
They got niggas who
Like,
live.
why did I do that?
They got
Like,
niggas who
that
live
just-
for that
just-
party life though. That's
Right.
what I'm saying. Like,
and I could be 10 mil up, but I probably
they got
still
niggas who
thinking that,
live
like,
for that party life.
Yeah,
You
I
wouldn't
get what
think
you're
of
saying.
that. You wouldn't think of that because when you go out to a restaurant and you leave a tip, you won't walk out and say, "Well, man, I just left them."
Well,
that
they just
tip."
served me though. They just did like a pleasure for me though.
And a lot
Like,
of
you know what I'm
people
saying?
feel like a beautiful woman just sitting there served them.
Already.
I ain't never
Hey, shout
felt
out
like
to y'all.
that.
And I'm married.
I mean-
It's like, what the fuck?
I'm
Like,
saying, I've been around some niggas, bro, and I've just seen like how they party. You feel me?
Right.
And of course,
And it's nothing to
of course, it's that nigga. Of course, he that nigga, but like I say, it's part of the nigga campaign. This nigga walked in the club and
But yeah, he's right.
when
It
you
is
see
part of
it,
their
it's when you
campaign.
see it, it's bigger. It's bigger than that. When you say tricking, that's cause I ain't doing that, and you saying you ain't doing it because it ain't.
I'm
It's
not
not in
saying
your
it
nature
like it's a
because
bad
that ain't where
thing.
you
I'm
at.
just saying,
You
call
feel
it
me?
what it is.
But like, okay, for example,
So you gonna say Drake,
Them niggas
all
are
them
proud
they
tricks.
Them niggas are
Future,
big
all them
tricks.
niggas, they talk about tricking. That's
But-
what
it
they
just sound like boss talk today.
Yeah.
But
They got
you
you.
say they tricking and they don't even want to be with the girl. They don't even want to
That's
see
even
her no more.
worse.
Like,
To me.
basically what I
I
was
mean,
getting
I'm
at.
not saying that it's bad. But
What
I'm
I
just
was
saying,
getting
call
at-
it what it
Your
is.
life, but like-
If that's what you into that.
What
But
I was getting at
it's
before
definitely
these
tricky.
niggas started, everything is use a trick. I get it, but what I was saying was, it's a difference between a sponsor and a provider. You feel me? So
Yeah.
pick wisely. A sponsor ain't gonna be there to pay them bills.
True.
He just there to have a good time with you. You feel me? Whether y'all fucking
And
not,
obviously, y'all say
whether
he
you think.
he don't even have a good time sometimes.
It depends on what.
I ain't saying he don't have a good time. He might not have a good time with the woman. He
your
just,
good
you
time
feel me?
versus his good time might be two
Yeah.
different things.
That's why you gotta
He
have
having-
motives.
he having
that's
fun
you gotta
just
have
looking at
motives
him.
dealing with people. You gotta
All he
have
had to do
motives.
was look at her. That nigga out the pocket.
pop it out.
Oh
Right.
shit.
Girl, you
But
just.
y'all gotta realize a lot lot of females out here be literally looking for love. Yeah. So when a nigga approach them, whether they're a provider or a sponsor, they in the state of mind to where they looking for love. So they gonna take that as a token. They're not gonna look at that as this. They can know this man do all this and then he got all these different women, but at that time he's catering to her.
And let me tell you,
a lot of them
and 3 months later, where she is? She on Facebook crying. She fighting with this and that. She got sponsored. She got sponsored one night. She got sponsored one night, and now she pissed off.
Man, that man in Texaco, that woman was looking for love. He done paid for all that. Now he gone.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta.
And now she trying to run him down. She trying to figure out who he is.
I just look at it like this. Say, for instance, let's say
a trick is after the pussy. Let's just say that off the dump.
Listen, I ain't even talking about the money part, bro. Like, let's say me and Joe 100 million up. We in Texas. We in the club. It's going stupid.
You finna spend that money.
No,
you
listen,
finna spend that
I'm
money.
in the club finna have a good time.
Shut up.
I got 100 million.
Listen, bro. If we walk it off and then the bitch, we walk out that bitch, goddamn it, Joe be like, man,
I don't never do that.
I gotta
say
Usher. Say I'm with Usher. Say I'm with Usher. And Usher just walk out that bitch, goddamn it, Usher my dog. And he just walk out that bitch, be like, damn.
Say look nice tonight.
He just see her. He just like boom, 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 10 racks and be like, let's get out of here. I'm gonna be looking at him like, already.
That's his campaign.
Man, she look good, bro. You saw that? I'm like,
I ain't never been in this situation. I ain't never been in this situation before, but like I just be thinking like when people think you've made it, when you actually put it in your mind, I'm in a place where I made it.
Yeah.
What that look like when you walk in the club? When you actually that nigga and you up here, you got this status. This status, and you made it. You walk in the door, everybody, they flocking to you, this and that. So what you do? You just sit up there, man. Give me one bottle of.
Yep.
Man, I'm fucked up.
You buying all kind of bottles, setups. You buying y'all know this.
Because I understand that, because it's a look. Good time,
yes, because it's a look.
That's with my
it's
people.
A look at the end of the day.
My people in the section, we going stupid.
Yeah, we going stupid.
But guess what? You're gonna make sure you have a lot of people in that section that's your people. Because you're not gonna just wanna be in that section by yourself looking like you ain't got shit going on.
Man, I got 100 million. I'm walking in the club with my wife. Every woman in this club behind me getting in free. And as soon as I get to the bar, ladies drink free. I ain't got to fuck now one of them or bring them home. But I got 100 million. I got 100 million. What she gonna say? She got access to all this. You better party. You ain't popping enough bottles, wife.
Juju gonna fuck up that money.
Yeah, we gonna fuck up a portion. We gotta live, baby. Shit. Guess what? I'm gonna be my wife's sponsor that night.
He gonna fuck that money up.
Guess what? She got my last name. She is the manager. But guess what? Even the manager gotta let the motherfucking artist be irresponsible every now and then. We fucking up a bag.
Irresponsible. You heard what he just
I'm
said?
fucking up a bag.
Irresponsible.
I'm being totally honest.
But you know, there's almost everybody that then got that bag and then got to that point in their life. They went and blew a couple.
You can say all.
Man, I got so many people I gotta take care of. I'm gonna fuck up some money on myself. Man, come on, man. You only live once, bro. I'm campaigning. Every woman in this bitch get in free.
You the man.
Give a damn.
I don't care about ways to fuck up that money, though.
It's so many different
I'm not gonna fuck up 100 million, but what I'm saying is, it's gonna be a few nights out the year. It's gonna be a few nights out the year. I'm finna cut up, and I mean everybody in this bitch. I got 100 million.
You spend $5,000. Easy. Yeah, you done had a good time.
On the house on the block paid for. I'm the king around here.
Already.
Well,
you gonna run through
we gotta go and close out with closing.
Oh my God.
Is there anything y'all want to get out before? Yeah, we gotta do a part 2 for sure.
Yeah, most definitely. On y'all
I just
platform.
want to let everybody know, every Wednesday night at Patio 7, we have a live podcast where you could come and sit in the audience and join in on the conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's live, it's lit. We talk about any to everything.
Right.
And, you know, y'all just come out here.
Open mind.
Yeah.
Shout out y'all
7
social
every
media.
Wednesday,
For sure.
8:30. Even if you can't, my social media is Swayla Martinez.
Mine's Whittney Zanders, 2 T's.
That's Facebook.
That's on
Yeah,
Facebook.
Y'all.
Kind of gonna get it on
I
Instagram.
have Instagram, my Instagram Whip by Weezy, my lock service. I don't really be on there too much. Facebook is not
Shout that out then.
Yeah, you got to shout out
She ain't even
everything.
shout out her locks.
Instagram, TikTok,
Her lock
Whitney
service.
Zanders, Facebook, Whitney Zanders.
All
Y'all
right.
get it.
Let them know you cold
And
with the hands,
Sway
girl.
Solution, I sell waist trainers and
shout all that out.
you know, stuff like that. So if y'all go on
Big shit.
swaysolution.org, you'll see everything that I have to offer. But yeah, y'all most definitely fuck with us every Wednesday at
sure.
Patio 7. If y'all can't catch us live in person, we go live on Facebook.
8:30.
For sure.
For sure. We
Once
appreciate
again,
y'all
man.
pulling up.
Once again, yeah, most definitely, bro. Because you know this was love, man. We got to hit y'all platform and do y'all that favor y'all did us,
Y'all
bro.
want a
For
part
real,
2, drop it in the comments.
most definitely.
Even if y'all don't drop it, we still gonna have a but drop it in the damn.
Take us out of here, Joe.
Oh yeah, man. For those who still tuned in, this is, was, and always will be the Free Game Podcast.
Yes,
Please.
sir.
Free game.